Hi kids! Good afternoon to everyone who are watching right now, especially to all the grade 3 pupils together with their parents. I am Teacher Cheryl Flores Sacay of Laac Central Elementary School SPED Center, Laac South District. This afternoon, we will learn another exciting lesson in Science 3. Are you ready? All right! Now, kindly get your module, pen, notebook, and look for an area that you're most comfortable. After going through this module, you are expected to: number 1, explain what happens to solid materials like butter when heated. Before we proceed to our new topic, did you still remember what was our last lesson? Very good! It's all about matter. What is matter? Anyone? Great! Matter comes in different shapes and sizes. Why does matter comes in different shapes and sizes? Well, that is because matter comes in 3 forms. We have solid, liquid, and gas. Solid, liquid, and gas fill up space in different ways depending upon how big, small, long, or short the object is. All right! Now, there are some examples. In solid, we have notebook. In liquid, we have water. And gas, we have the air or wind. Now, kindly open your module on page 2. In what I know. Look at the pictures and observe if there is changes of materials. This is how to check of what you have know. Directions. Tell whether there is a change in the material before and after exposure to high or low temperature. Put X if there is none, and put check if there is. Then, write solid, liquid, or gas for the changed material. The first one is done for you. Do this in your notebook. Are you ready? I will give you time to answer. Okay, let us check if you get the correct answers. Who got perfect? Excellent! And now, welcome to Science 3, Changes in Materials. Our first lesson this afternoon is all about changes in materials from solid to liquid. In Lesson 1 of this module, you will learn that there are some solids become liquids when exposed to heat. Kindly turn your module on page 3. How does matter change from one state to another? There are changes that take place in materials. Some solid can change into liquid. Liquids can change into solids. Solids and liquids can change into gases. Children, are you familiar with thermometer? All right! Temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness of a material measured in a definite scale. Have you seen a thermometer? Thermometer measures the temperature of an object. Remember how the doctor used this to get your temperature when you have fever? Yes! Low temperature indicates coldness, while high temperature indicates hotness. The temperature can increase or decrease. When it is increasing, this process is called heating. When it is decreasing, this process is called cooling. Temperature of a material can be described through the unit degree. In Lesson 1 of this module, you will learn that there are some solids that become liquids when exposed to heat. A substance can change from a solid into a liquid. This is due to an increase of temperature. When this happens, a material changes its form, in shape, and texture. On page 4 of your module, what's new? Look at the butter in the frying pan before it is heated. Is it a solid? What happens to it after it is heated? When butter is heated on a frying pan, it melts because it is exposed to heat. Thus, its temperature increases. Butter is an example of a solid. When heated, it becomes liquid. There are some solid materials that can be changed into liquids by heating or exposing them to sunlight or warm air. For example, ice cream, ice cubes, and buttermilk change into liquids when left in an open place where there is sunlight and warm air. And this process is called melting or liquefaction. What's more? Open your module on page 5. Activity 1. Read each item carefully. Write true or false on the space provided. Again, do this in your notebook. I will give you enough time to answer. Number 1. When ice is cooled, it melts. Number 2. Sugar becomes liquid when heated. Number 3. Crayon will still be solid when heated. Number 4. Candles will melt when lighted. And number 5. When you hold an ice cube, it will melt in your hands. Now, let us check if you got the correct answers. Number 1. When ice is cooled, it melts. It is true or false? You're right! It's false. Number 2. Sugar becomes liquid when heated. Very good! It is false. Now, for number 3. Crayon will still be solid when heated. You get it! Another false. Then number 4. Candles will melt when lighted. Oh, nice answer! It is true. And number 5. When you hold an ice cube, it will melt in your hands. Oh, excellent! It is true. Now, follow me on page 6. Activity 2. Observe the materials below. What would possibly happen to each material? You are going to write melts or not in the second column. Remember, do this in your notebook. Okay, let us check your answers. Number 1. Melts. For number 2, again, it melts. Number 3, it melts again. For number 4, another melts. 5, it melts again. Wow! You got it all correct. We have learned that phase change can happen when the temperature of the material is increased. Melting happens by increasing the temperature of the materials. Solids can be changed into liquids by melting. Kids, are you familiar with Mamang Sorbetero? Very good. Do you like ice cream? It's delicious, right? Let us read the dialogue in What I Can Do on page 7 of your module. And after reading the dialogue, you are going to answer the following questions. And write your answer in a separate sheet of paper. Are you ready? All right!
One fine morning, 2 kids bought an ice cream. The ice cream is so sweet. Yes, I know, but my teeth hurt. So what will you do? I will eat this after an hour. Oh dear, you should eat your ice cream right away, because if you don't, your ice cream will melt. Right, I think I have to eat it when my toothache goes away.
Question number 1. What will happen if Emma will not eat her ice cream right away? Letter A, the ice cream will melt. Letter B, the vendor will walk away. Letter C, Joel will get angry. And letter D, the ice cream will dry. The correct answer is letter A. The ice cream will melt. Number 2. What change in material will take place if the ice cream is not eaten right away? Letter A, liquid to solid. Letter B, solid to liquid. Letter C, liquid to gas. And letter D, no change at all. And the correct answer is letter B, solid to liquid. Number 3. Complete this statement. Solid materials like can be changed into by and now. Let us answer. Solid materials like ice cream can be changed into liquid and by melting. For your assessment, turn your module on page 8. Directions. Analyze each item carefully. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Write your answer in your notebook. Number 1. The process of changing solid into liquid is called A. Decreasing, B. Heating, C. Increasing, or letter D. Melting. Number 2. There are some solids that can be changed into liquids by simply exposing them to letter A. Cold air, letter B. Moonlight, letter C. Sunlight, and letter D. Moisture. Number 3. The following materials can be changed into liquid except letter A. Ice cream, letter B. Margarine, letter C. Ice cubes, and letter D. Sugar. Number 4. Which of the following materials melts when heated? Letter A. Milk powder, letter B. Salt, letter C. White sugar, letter D. Wax. Number 5. What is the other word for melting? Letter A. Cooling, letter B. Changing, letter C. Heating, and letter D. Liquefaction. For your additional activities, A. Analyze and answer each question carefully. Write your answer inside the box. Do this in your notebook. You may check your answer at the last part of your module. Number 1. What do you think will happen to a chocolate if left under the sun? Number 2. The oil is hardened inside the bottle. You want to use it for cooking. What will you do? Did you have fun, kids? Very good! I hope you have learned a lot from our lesson this afternoon. Till next time in our episode in Science 3. Once again, I am Teacher Cheryl Flores Sacay of Laac Central Elementary School SPED Center, Laac South District, saying, dito sa TV Eskwela, sa pag-aaral, sama-sama! Bye-bye!